Hey, my cannonballs, back for a short, quick second. Oh, I don't know what's in the air, but your boy done got the bug. I done got the bug. And I'm a little messed up behind that now. It's bad enough when you have to breathe through one not. Well, for me, I breathe a lot stronger in one nostril than I do the other, and dealing with upper congestion, all that at the same time, it's very, very hard to deal with. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I would advise you guys to load up on your medicine because getting out into this weather. 1 minute it's hot in the house, man. It's cold outside, and it's hot outside, and it's cold on the inside. It is messing me up. It's messing me up. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm just right now. I'm just sipping on some tea and some what I think it's some mint. Gotta give me some orange juice. Give me a little vitamin C or D, one of the two. Hmm. I think it's vitamin C. Vitamin D comes from the sun. Uh, but yes, indeed, I'm over here trying to get myself together. Man, when I tell you, having sleep problems, being fatigued can really mess up your mood. Honestly, it really can. You know, that's why I made that live that time when I had that typical well, what is it called again? Having a typical emotional upset. And that's what I did. I had a typical emotional upset. I wasn't depressed or anything. I'm just can't sleep. And then I got to deal with, life. So, it just kind of bored all over. And even though I know a few of my peoples probably would have told me not to get on, but I think I just needed to release, just release what I was feeling inside because I just really been stressing out about really getting a good night's sleep, and it's hard sometimes when you can't sleep, and then you're trying to deal with business. You really can't let that sleep get in the way of that because you got to handle your business, no matter if you get enough sleep or not. And I know these next following months, I know I'm gonna be moving around a whole lot in this weather, and I really gotta mentally prepare myself because honestly, you guys, I have to um I have to help a few people with their business, and sometimes they can kind of make me feel like they want me to jump on a bandwagon. I'm just sorry to say this, but what you like is not it's not gonna always be what I like. You know, we all are different. Even I'm not gonna say no because I'm related to these people, so it's my duty and my right to come through for these people. But you know, and I have already expressed this to them because I didn't want to be fake. I didn't want to be fake and phony, smiling like everything is all good and peaches and cream, but on the inside, I'm really feeling like fuck all this shit. That's kind of how I was feeling. But I just I just can't wait I just can't wait to get to a point where I will be doing something on my own for me, you know. And if I have to ask for help, I would, because I'm always helping a lot of people. And sometimes I have a few people that's in my corner that helps me too. They do. What's up, face? What's up, face? Yeah, yeah. And I can't let them down. I just can't let them down. But if I can't do it, I won't be doing it because I am not the one to be overworking myself when I'm tired. I did that a lot in my 20s, and I'm not doing that in my 30s. You know, especially if it's gigs. You know, that's not really on top of the table. You know, when you're working for people that is trying to have their own business, they gonna have to understand that. Hey, I'm not getting paid. I mean, I'm not getting paid by you with Uncle Sam. You getting paid in cash underneath the table. So you're gonna have to respect. You have to respect my time and my work ethic because I'm not Superman. Hell, I hate the fact that I'm a shorty, even though I don't, even though that doesn't really matter. But you know, I'm not that damn strong. Hell, I wish I was strong. I'm strong in other ways, obviously when it comes to mental stuff, but physically, uh-uh. I'm not the one to, pick up heavy things. Because once upon a time, you guys would not believe this. Well, y'all probably would, but I used to move people's furniture out of their apartments in their houses a couple of years ago, and that was hell. And I was only getting paid, you know, $25 just to do that shit. And I had to and unload, and we had to go upstairs sometimes. That was hell. I don't want to go back to doing nothing like that. Even when I think I was doing parties too at one point too. That was something. Look, my only passion right now at that time, well, still is my passion, even though it's kind of slowing down. But my only passion was landscaping. I love doing that. Any other thing outside of that, I don't know. I have to get used to it. Honestly, I got to get used to it. I know you can't be picky because you know you may not. That may be your only option. But whew, if I can avoid some of them options, I am. You're not gonna work me down, and then expecting me since I'm young, I can do all the heavy work that really the hard jobs. Hell, the majority of the hard jobs be the most sometimes the worst jobs. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I promise you. Now don't get me wrong. Landscaping is easy and all, but it does have its days. It was a lot of days where I did not want to get out my bed because I was the only person helping this old man, you know, out with his business, and we did that for some years. We kind of had, it's a little dry spell right now because I think it's because of his attitude. He's from the country, and sometimes people from the country they can kind of be very very blunt with you, just the same as the people in the city. But they don't, but at the same time, he's from the old school. I think he's a 50 baby, and so those people that were born in the 40s and 50s and 60s, you know, closer to towards the middle of what I would say, yeah, the middle of the 60s, they are stern on their word. They don't really they don't really change their mind, and they will tell you how they feel in a heartbeat. But one thing I tell you guys, when I was at the time working with him, there was some times where we had some moments, and I had to really bite my tongue, and I'm glad I did because I was able to have more opportunities with him, and make money and be a blessing to him when he didn't have anybody to come out for him. Because there was days where I had to work in the rain, didn't work in the snow. We didn't play that, but working in weather, that's not so good for you to be working in. But we still bust our asses. I mean, we did that. Look, I still got the shoes to this day on how hard I was rough on the motherfuckers because I was busting my ass. When I tell you, I used to come home from work and I get my, I have a little schedule. After I get off of work, I go and I give me something to eat, and also give me some beer. Cause I like to have, I'm like a man, I done worked a lot. I mean, I done worked this hard for the day. I want to relax, and I did that for a good amount of time. Even when I had to get up early the next day in the morning, and that really kicked my butt. But I was watching that time. See, when you have a schedule like that, and you working outside like that, you gotta watch that time. You got a short time to eat, you got a short time to drink. You got if you smoking weed, you got a short time to do that because if you don't, you're gonna miss the money. And my ass never miss my money. I don't give a damn if I had a hangover. I'm going to work, and that's what I did. And I do it again all over again. I will. I don't look. You think I'm gonna be over here wondering, God, why? No. Like the Bible said, if you don't work, you shall not eat. Hold on, I'm about to pause because I'm gonna cough again. Oh, please hurry up, hurry up. Can I wait till this over? I know y'all in the chat. I'm gonna speak to y'all when I get done ranting. But yes, indeed, I was not playing about that. Money calls, baby. I'm up. I'm up because you never know when you're just gonna get that another opportunity. like that again for me on my end. Honestly, for real. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes, some days you may get a call, some days you may not get a call, and those days was real. Especially when you kind of wasn't right. I guess kind of not spending your money's right. Because I kind of messed up a lot. I messed over a lot of money over the years. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I messed over a lot of money. I try not to do that now. I'm trying to be more responsible because I'm getting older and I gotta be more responsible because I can't rely on anybody, even though I can, but I don't want to result to doing that. At some point you gotta make it happen for yourself because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. That's why I don't care what they say. They can say, oh, you doing this and you doing that, and that's such you don't make that much money. Well, you know what? It's making enough for me for the time being. Because honestly, you don't know my situation, so you can judge it all you want to. I don't care. Shoot, I'm gonna make my money however I need to be. I mean, however I need to. Shoot, it's gonna be like that. One thing I'm not gonna be doing is pornography. I won't be doing that. Not at all. Not at all. Not saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm not gonna have my face on it. Mm-mm. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. I've been offered a few times to do that, but I did not. I was offered at 18 one time, and then they came back again when I was maybe 21, 22, trying to get me to do it. And I told them, I'm like, I can't do that. I just can't do that. Mm-mm. We're not doing that over here. You're not gonna have my face for the world to see forever. It's men right now that has been wearing masks that I seen in some videos. Somebody know those people. Every last one of those freaky people, someone knows those people. Don't be fooled. They may think they're hiding because you don't know them, but somebody knows them. And I was thinking about that in my head, like people know how I talk. I have very different type of lips. They would recognize my lips, anything. And then one, and for two, my family. I I just could not do that. Mm-mm. I'd be so embarrassed for my family to see a video of me because everything goes viral. Even though you may delete it, it's still out there. You know, like today, my mama, she was. I had a moment. Yeah, I didn't mean. I really didn't mean to do this, but I had a moment where I left my phone down, and it was on Facebook. But if you just scroll, if you just hit one button, you may go into another tab. So when I came back, I had to hurry up and get my phone out of her hand. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, girl, no. Mm-mm. But she asked me did I have anything naked in my phone. Like, you must be naked. I'm like, no, I'm not naked, but I just don't want you to see some of the things that's in my phone. Like, no, sorry, no. I'm glad she didn't see anything. But at the same time, I don't let nobody use my phone because it's private. That's private. You don't. Now, I can call some. Now, I would say this. I can call somebody for you if you need to use it, but me just give you my phone and I don't know what you may be looking at. You may be looking at some things that I don't want you looking at. Because, I don't let kids pay for my phone either. Because, kids, they curious. And they will, whatever they may see, they may try to experiment on other kids. Because I done lived that before when I was a child. Anything I've seen on TV, and I was around my peers. At the time we were young. You know, people around my age, we experimented. I'm bold enough to tell that. I'm bold enough to say that. Everybody ain't gonna say that. But yeah, I had to hear him get that phone from her. Like, no, Sarah, no, you will not be in my phone. You better go try to look up on another page. Cause no, sir, I can't do that. But yeah, like I was saying, that I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, I'm gonna get some easy money by fucking on camera. No, sir, indeed. No, we ain't doing that. And I'm so glad I got common sense when it comes to that because a lot of boys out here, well, I would say boys and young men, because boys be doing this shit too. They do it in their privacy though. That's probably not seen or talked about a lot, but it's happening out here in this world. But a lot of young men, they don't they they get caught up in the game, and I'm glad that I had common sense. You know, not saying they don't have common sense because they trying to do something easier to get some cash, but it's other ways to get cash than busting it open for a nigga to get off of your ass. I'm just keeping it real. It is. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. You know, I see it all the time. So many desperate boys. Well, they're not desperate, but they do a lot of shit for attention on Instagram. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to be one of those cats, and I'm not trying to call the kettle black, but I had to wake up and realize put some clothes on. Now I know I make sure my upper body a lot, but I'm not showing. You know, I'm not promoting my bottom like that. You know, I don't do that. I don't even sag. Mm-mm. I don't even sag because you know you bring the wrong attention to you. And I wish some of these young boys, oh my goodness, it's so sad because you got daddies out here. I done seen it for myself, and their little mini me is doing the same thing that their daddy is doing, and it's noticeable. I wouldn't dare do my son like that at all, because that brings a lot of attention to people that's out there that's perverts, and that's also out there that is dealing with the same sex. And you do not want that type of attention on you. It's why it's good to, you know, pull them britches up. You don't need to show no ass. Why are you showing your ass for? Women don't like seeing your drawers. You know. Don't get me wrong. Have I looked at a few adults? Well, a few grown men asses. Yeah, I didn't look. But you know, that's not something that I glorify as if that's the thing to do, because it's not. You know, it's really not. I don't understand it, and I don't think it's never going to change because everybody's doing it, especially. No, it's not even a South thing. It's a whole. Well, I don't know if it's just a United States thing. It probably is, but that type of vibe you would never see me in it. You'll never see me selling myself short like that. Mm-mm. Lessen my value on my own me, having people think I'm gonna be stealing. And today, you guys, I got and about that, about the stealing. I know I'm switching topics like a motherfucker, but I don't mind because you guys are here listening. hmm But today I went in the store. They gave me some more things for myself, and how come all of a sudden this short dwarf ass? I'm not gonna be racist. Well, can we be racist? Well, you know, fuck it. I'm not gonna be like that. But he was a Caucasian, and as soon as I get in the store, I'm walking down the aisle. Here he come. You all right? You good? Do I need to? Nigga, I just came in this motherfucker. Why are you on me like this? Please, back away. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to steal something out of the store, I would have already done it without you even fucking knowing it. Don't treat me like that. And I'm so tired of the Asians, the Koreans, the Arabs, and the Caucasians doing our people like that when we're shopping with them. Now, don't get me wrong. I know a few of our people will steal. I'm not gonna be naive to that. But don't treat me like I'm trying to steal when I know I'm coming up in here to shop with y'all motherfuckers, put some money in back into CVS with they high asses. Don't do me like that. And then when I got to the self checkout, here his ass come again. Like, nigga, can you bag up? I had to be very, very professional and not be ratchet because, you know, I can't get ratchet sometimes with certain individuals because I don't like that whole, what are you doing? And you want to talk to me, nigga? I don't know. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even know you like that. Stay where you at. Stay on your end. I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to get my shit and get out the store so I can go back to the house, so I can go back home. I don't need you all up in my ear because you think I'm finna, you know, try to not pay for something at the self checkout, nigga. That irritates me. And it's a few of my, and you know, it's another nigga up in that CVS that does the same damn thing to me. Like, am I looking poor? I mean, I feel like I feel like I dress decent, but if I just got a black jacket on and some jeans zipped up because it's cold, doesn't mean I'm stealing. You know, I can't stand folks like that. That makes me want to start ordering my shit online, like some folks do, because I don't like that shit. That would get you cussed out by me. I don't like that because I know what you're doing. You may not think I know what you're doing, but I know what you're doing. You're trying to watch me like I'm some thief. Yeah, yeah. That was some days where I did, you know, not recently, but when I was a kid, yeah, it was some days I did some 5 finger discount, but I don't do that shit now. In my adult life, shit, you can go to jail now. Shit, I ain't trying to risk that for no damn candy bar or no bar soap. Hey, I buy what I need, not what I want. Shit, and as soon as some of these consumers understand that, this world will be a better place. Shit, I always think of somebody trying to steal, and and then they got these employees up in this bitch watching you like a hawk. Don't watch me. Hell, watch some other motherfuckers that's coming up in this bitch. Watch the motherfuckers that look so prim and proper. Hold on, you guys. I gotta blow my nose. Oh my goodness, where's the beat button at? Cause y'all can hear this. One day I'm gonna get my. One day y'all gonna be able to see me on camera fully. One of these days. I'm just not ready to really be on camera right now because I don't know, I ain't feeling that no more like that. Yeah, but y'all still be here listening. But yeah, that stuff just really gets on my nerve. That's the quickest way for me to stop coming to your store. Mm-hmm. Because you know one thing about me, hell, I already know what they're doing. Trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Fuck that. I don't like that at all. At all. At all. Mm-mm. They always want to set up shop in the hood in the worstest areas, and then treat them like ish. You know. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If I was a business owner, I know you have to be like that. But if you know, if you, I don't know. I just, although you cannot put it past anybody, but come on now, treat me like a customer and not like a thief. Honestly, I'm just saying, I don't like that. It really irritates me. The hell you holding the conversation with me for? And when you just on the owl, look, you could have held a conversation with me. You could have held a conversation with me on the owl. What the fuck? I don't want to talk to your motherfucking ass, nigga. I don't even know you. Let alone want to associate myself with you. Is that too mean, you guys? Am I being too mean? I hope I'm not being too mean. That's just me, though. I mean, I see why people get this shit. You know, they buy their shit. You know, at home. You know, they buy their shit from home. Shit, forget all that. I don't. Mm, uh, well, this third flu stuff is working a little bit, but I got my Vicks and I got my nose spray. I'm trying to fight this bug early. You know, anytime you feel the urge, well, I would say not the urge, but the anytime you feel any symptoms or you feel to come down with something, get it while you can, right then and there. You know, because the more you wait, and you don't attack that infection. Even though this stuff is just really our body's just cleaning itself out, you will be toe up, and I'm not trying to be toe up for the week. I'm not. I want to sleep well. I want to, get some things done. I might get rid of some things that I'm out of this room in here. I might do some things. Mm-hmm. Hell, I may get a call. So, you know, I'm just trying to maintain so I can be in action when I'm needed and not missing in action because I'm sick. You know, I hate that. Like I told you earlier, you guys. I don't play about that money. I don't miss money. I don't give a damn if I stayed up to 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna give me some coffee. Give me a good old boost. Yes, indeed. Give me some coffee or some tea. Some. Shoot. I ain't lying to you. I am not lying. Mm-mm. I ain't lying to you. But you guys, is it okay that you drink your tea with your tea bag? I don't know. They say you shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it right now. I really want some more. I really want some coffee, but I don't want to be up. I don't want to be up for too long. I don't want to be up for too long. I had to watch some more people that I was enjoying watching. I couldn't really too much sleep too well because, you guys, when it get too hot, because I'm one of these type of people. When it get too hot, don't you either have to turn them fans on or you let a window down? Because I let my window down all the time. Not well, just when it get a little too hot. I don't like this heat. Look, I'm fine with a few. Just give me two comforters. I'm fine with that. Cause boy, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm scared what January is gonna bring and December is going to bring and what February is gonna bring. Ugh, I haven't been sick like this in a minute. Even though it's not that bad, I'm just getting the early stages of it. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is just drink plenty of water and plenty of tea because you know what, you guys, I had experienced some things a couple of nights ago about my. It was like I felt my heart racing a little bit more. It was racing faster than normal. It'll stop and then it'll slow down and it'll stop and slow down. But I looked that up on why it's like that. Dehydration. So if you ever have some of those problems, make sure you just drink plenty of more water. Me personally, you guys, I love a good old Coke. Let me be clear, Coca Cola. I can't laugh because that's gonna make me cough. But I love me a good Coca Cola, and I've been drinking that for the past maybe 5 or 6 days. I mean, back to back. It's either Pepsi or Coca Cola. I really prefer Pepsi because I grew up off of Coca Cola. But nowadays, I don't care. Look, just give me something that got a little acid to it, and give me a little. I love that. I think Coke is weak. Pepsi is what's up for real. And then then all of it. And also, um, this when it came to the Thanksgiving food. Look, I ate. I think I ate. Um, yeah, I ate about maybe one a plate and a half, and that was it. That was it. I want to do something a little different. Come Christmas, like make some chicken fettuccine or make a casserole. And I think I'm gonna do that on a live one of these days. It's make a casserole, and I don't know what else to add to that. I guess rolls. I don't know if cornbread doesn't go with casserole, but I think or I can just eat it like it is. It don't, for me, it don't take too much for me. I'm a picky eater, but I'm not that picky when it comes to stuff like that. hmm But I really like that other casserole. What is it? It's with the string beans. I forgot what they call that. Darn it. But it's a good one too. I think it's something string bean casserole. It might be string bean casserole, one of the two. But I didn't know that our people sometimes make that because that I always thought that was like a Caucasian thing. I didn't know a few of our people would actually be making that. For like a little event, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It may not look good, but it's pretty good. hmm It tastes like for me. It tastes like a little old Salisbury steak a little bit. And that's one of my favorites. See, that's another thing that be getting me thick too sometimes. Although I do have a beer here and there, but that Salisbury steak will get me puffy. I'll be very, very bloated. That's another reason why I don't be coming on camera because I'd be like, oh, I got a round pie face. Ugh. I miss my bone structure sometimes. Well, my little, I forgot the right term for it, but I miss seeing my little structure sometimes. But ain't nothing wrong with a little round face, because you can't keep a round face forever. Well, some of us, not all of us, but yeah. But you know what? On this holiday, you guys, even though I'm not really big on holidays like that anymore, but I was able to see somebody that I hadn't really seen in a minute or talked to, and I was nervous because this person is a sibling. I was so nervous because we really well, we once were close, but for us to just sit down and have a talk and not get into any arguments because this person is still the same way. I guess she has kind of. She has kind of calmed down a little bit, but she is still the same way. Just like she knows me, I know her. But I was really happy that we was able to have a conversation. Sometimes it's important to have the conversation, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I wasn't in no stubborn mood. I'm not talking to you. Mm-mm. No, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you. You know, we don't have to really bring up anything from the past because I don't really like rehashing issues that is very very deep. I think I would just mention that later on down the line. But since it's fresh, let's have a conversation and let's laugh and talk. Even though it's not, even though I still remember what happened in the past. But let's not think about that right now. Let's just have a good old meal and enjoy our holiday. And that we did. That we did. We definitely enjoyed our holiday. Okay, you guys, I'm finna try to see who came all in here. Oh, a lot of y'all came in here. Oh, get up. Oh, oh my goodness. I feel like I need a new mattress. I have to sleep with a pillow underneath my stomach. Sometimes I feel like my back is just it's bending in. I don't like that feeling. Okay, I spoke to FaZe. Dr. Sophie, what's up? Okay, that's right. Johnny Mac, what's up? Whew. I do not like this at all. I'm gonna have to give me some more apple cider vinegar. Mm. Um, so I have. Let's see. Messing up some good money. Dr. Sophie, what's up, Treasure Lane? Okay, I try to get everybody before I end it because I'm thinking I'm coming to a complete close. Um, was there anything else that I seen? Oh, I seen that. Oh, you know what? I want to talk about this before I go. Now, when it comes to T.I. and his son, I'm gonna say this, you guys. I do not agree with kids bucking up to their parents. I never bucked up to my parent, and I only had one parent. The other one was deceased. But I would never do that. Not even to a grandparent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe my voice may have got a little elevated at times, but I never wanted to put my hands on them. You know, and I feel like what he did and he displayed that on live, that was a little silly. But he has to grow out of that because not too long ago, well, I'm not gonna say not too long ago, but once upon a time, ago, that was me. But I wasn't being destructive. I was being disrespectful at times, but I wasn't being, you know, ready to fight and ready to attack, my parent. But I learned that, you know, once you grow and live a little bit more than what you're living because you're still young, you'll realize, yeah, you was wrong, and you'll grow from that, and you'll be able to go back to your parents. Hopefully, if they accept you and apologize. Apologize. It's people right now that I know they're not on good terms with their people. And you need to be on good terms with your folks because you just never know when the world shuts you out, who you gonna turn to besides a shelter. You know, that's why I said what I said earlier about me not getting angry with the man that I used to work with because you just never know when you may need somebody. They may get all out of character with you, but if that's the money, if that's where your money is coming from, you can't fuck that up. Mm-mm. I'll let you be mad. I will ignore you. You will not see me, in a way of I'm finna get you back because you coming at me wrong. If you my money, the money if you're somebody that I'm making money with, I'm not finna get out of character with you like that. You know. Now, one thing I can say, now if the prices are not right, then yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you. But far as me cussing you out or trying to make a scene, no. Mm-mm. And what that young man did, you know, he made a scene and he really embarrassed not only himself, but he embarrassed his mama and his father. Because I ain't never heard Tiny act like, well, I ain't never heard Tiny, say the words that she said before like that. T.I., I feel like, he a man, you know, an older man, seasoned man, and he got to understand he can't challenge that. You can't challenge your father or another man out here. And you out here thinking that you Billy badass. Somebody look like somebody always told me. It's always somebody out there that can whoop your ass. It's like, or really look, well, really for everybody. Shit. You want to talk that shit? You might as well get ready and prepared for the consequences of you talking your shit. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ooh. But I do hope they fix that. I really feel like this thing. I hope it just goes over like um Christian in that situation, with Tamar and them. Because even with that, I had an issue with that too. Tamar should have left that girl alone. I'm sorry. Fuck all that being from my city, because you can be from my city and still not be for me. Because as we all seen, she came back dissing the whole damn crew. Like, they gave you a big opportunity. Do you know how many people that are artists or really up and coming artists would love an opportunity like that? And then you behind another legend, Tony Braxton, twerking. That's why she looked crazy like that. Like, you need to have, you gotta calm that shit down. But see, that goes with with age. They gotta grow out of that. They gotta grow out of that. I mean, we all have that. We all, I guess, no, I can't speak for everybody, but I know a few people. We all have had moments where we got a little buck wild. But at some point, you gotta, tame that. You can't just continue to act in those type of ways. When you get older, people look at you differently. They look like they look at you like you're on drugs, or you out here doing some things you ain't got no business doing. So you need to, you know, try to, I guess, get aroused out of some folks to get some money. I don't know. It's kind of just, it's just a little seeing that. Mm-hmm. I wish they would change that. I can't say it's ridiculous. It's just something that is just a part of their life right now. But my thing is, I don't know why people want to be so hood. Don't you know I've been growing up in the hood all majority of my life, and I hated it. I don't like all that hood stuff. I think I may have told you guys that already. You know, a few videos ago. I don't like all that hood stuff. I don't. Who wants to go back to the hood? You have the duck and you're hearing gunshots almost every night, getting your house broken into. Folks thinking that they can just, you know, um, kind of treat you in a not so good way. You know, I don't want to go through that. Mm-mm. Never, ever again. That's why I don't look down on the hood, but I don't want to glorify that. I don't want to glorify going to jail, going back and forth in and out of jail. And then I posted on Facebook like I done did some years. Nigga, you only did a couple of months. And I see that all the time with my peers. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. These niggas not even doing no real time. They're getting off. They're going in, they're getting off on petty stuff. I don't understand it. But I'm so glad that was never me because I don't have a record. I don't have much shots out here. Not saying, I don't want to speak that on my life, but I hope I don't never get one. I don't want to be locked down. I like being free. I like my freedoms. I like being able to get up when I want to. I like being able to take a shower and maybe go out and just do whatever I want to do. And I won't be able to do that if I'm letting my anger get the best of me, or letting what life is throwing at me get the best of me. Because sometimes people will do desperate things in the moment and get caught up. And I'm not trying to be caught up. That's why I stay away from the drama. Although I deal and dab with it on here, but I don't live my life around people that are ghetto. You know, I don't do it. I can't do it. I will not allow myself to be around people like that at all. Every time we go somewhere, you gotta be loud, the loudest one in the room. Don't know how to act. Want to make a scene. Want to be seen. I don't have time for that. That's why I'm glad my circle is small. I like, as you guys can hear, it's nothing in the background besides the air that's going. But it's peace and quietness. You hear what I'm saying? It's peace and quietness around me. Yeah, I may have a moment where I may get a little agitated at somebody, you know, but that's even to an extent. because I know the repercussions of making a temporary decision for, I mean, no, making a permanent decision for a temporary moment. I know that. That's why I'm so glad that I am the way I am, and I'm not changing how I am just to please the world, or just to make a really put it out there as if I'm some tough guy and you guys gotta see me fight to let you guys know not to mess with me. No, forget all of that. Forget the stripes in the streets. Forget all of that, because that won't mean a hill of beans when you behind that judge. I mean, when not behind, but when you in front of that judge, won't mean a hill of beans. And the number is so it's unknown when you get behind them, because you never know what you're gonna get. You could get life for a few months. You may get a few years. You don't know, and that's what keeps me grounded. Do you want to go to jail and lose it all because you have some issues that you got to deal with your anger? Because yeah, because I do got some angry issues. I ain't gonna lie to you. Trying to work on that, but I know how to work on that. I know how to work on that. I know how to control that. Because a lot of times people do be trying to try it. Sometimes I'm like, you want me to get out of character with you, but I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of me getting into an altercation with you. You know, you can say what you want to say over there. I don't give much ass. Call me all the names you want to call me. I'd be all type of faggots and punks and bitches and hoes and whores, all that. Sluts too. I sure will be all that. But at the end of the day, you're not taking me out of my character. hmm That's how I've been able to sustain where I'm at right now in my life. Because I don't let people get me out of my character too much. There has been a few times where I did get the character, but I worked on that, and I'm still working on that, because I don't want to, I don't want to mess up anything that I have going on for myself, and then be depending on people that's on the outside to help me while I'm in jail on the inside. Like, no, I've already seen it happen too many times. It's a repeating cycle for some of these niggas out here in the streets, and they love it. They love it, and I can't stand it because it's glorified. They glorify the bad more than they glorify the bad more than the good. They give the devil more praise than God, and that's the truth. That is the truth. Now y'all may not like that, but it's the truth. And that's what I see out here in this world. God get barely the glory, but the devil get all the praises. That's what I be seeing. I hear all of what I hear this and I hear that. I hear this and I hear that. I hear this and I hear that. But I barely hear something about our Lord and Savior and His Father. Barely. But once people get out of the world, even though we are in the world, once you get out of that worldly state of mind, you'll get it together. And on that note, you guys, I think I done said enough. And this is the time that people be leaving out, because when you talk about God, they be getting all in their feces. Oh my goodness. But you guys be blessed and load up on your medicine, because the bug is around. I don't know what this bug is. The bug is around. Make sure you got everything that you need, because boy, ain't no telling if them shelves gonna be empty again. That was the most scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Ooh, C19 was something else, and I hope that don't ever happen again. But let me get up on out here, you guys. Y'all have a blessed day, a blessed Monday, and make sure y'all eat the rest of y'all leftovers up. And don't trash it. Don't waste food. It's people right now they wish they had a bowl of soup and they can't even get that. So either give it away to somebody, but don't throw it in the trash. Don't throw it in the trash. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. All right, let me go, you guys. I gotta get out of here and try to get me some rest. Cause a brother over here ain't stressed. I'm happy. I am happy. I'm happy right now, you guys. Even though I may not be feeling all the way good on the inside, with my organs and stuff and all that. But mentally, I'm happy. I don't have a reason to cry. I don't. I don't have a reason to be wanting for anything. I don't. I got clothes on my back. I got a roof over my head. I got central air and heat. Baby, what more what more could you want? Now I can use some extra ducats. But besides that, We got all what we need. Y'all be blessed, y'all. I'm out here.